Divine All Blessed, this is the Witch Doctor, the Voodoo Chief, Divine Prince Emmecca, coming out 2014. This gives you a general idea what the suit might look like. Now, I don't have my professional camera-ready lighting in here, so the lighting and the coloring might be a little bit different than how this will appear outside in the bright sunlight of Mardi Gras morning or during a production on a movie set. But you'll get a general idea as to where I'm going. Now, I'm going to actually start from the bottom and work my way up. This would be the apron. This would be around my waist, suspended from around my waist. Usually, traditionally, it's tied around the waist. But I'm either going to sew it directly to the bottom of my collar, or I'm going to attach it with Velcro. And that's called the apron. And what you see is fabric in the middle, the lavenderish color. You see red rooster for accent, and the purple ostrich, for some reason, in this particular cell phone shows up more like blue. So that's really more purple than blue. This is the collar. And I will either, hidden in some way, have the apron attached just beneath those bottom duck plumes there. Or I will traditionally, put a belt or a strap of some sort and have it go all the way around my waist to sort of anchor that apron on. Because it does have some weight to it. That patch in the middle of the beads, the sequence, it does have some weight to it, and then when it's all put together, there's quite a bit of weight. Even the canvas that this is done on has some heavy weight to it in order to support the beadwork. This would be the collar. I would have this some way where you could see the beading a little bit better. The feathers are not going to be obstructing the beadwork in any way. And I have duck on the outside of that with regular boa feather in the middle. I have some actual satin edging there. What do you call that? Trimming. It's actually a ribbon that I got at Walmart that I sort of folded and sewed it in place. And then, of course, the red rooster accents. And then my mask would be here. I haven't decided if I'm going to ring that yet in that duck. The duck is showing up as blue here on the outside, but I might ring that mask with the duck, or maybe even with the ostrich. I haven't decided yet. And then my headdress, my crown, that is all ostrich. There's no duck there, just ostrich and red rooster with the velvet fabric background. And it'll wrap my head like a crown. And I'm probably going to attach it with Velcro in the back so that it's easy to secure but also easy to remove, because it's really easy to get overheated in these suits. And you want to be able to take it on and off at a moment's notice. This here, if I can get it done in time, which I probably will, it's looking like I'm ahead of schedule, will be a secret chest patch that I'll have on that'll be underneath this collar. So unless you're a big chief or someone of notable position, you're not going to be able to see this patch. It's only in sort of a close, embrace, close quarters that I would actually lift this collar for someone of a respectful position and allow them to see this hidden patch. The hidden patch is sort of a Mardi Gras Indian tradition, particularly among big chiefs and more well-known Indians and Indian positions. So you've seen everything here except for what I would look like from the back. And that's where the large Queen Ket is going. And Queen Quet will be also, fringed out in that way. She'll probably be about the size of both of these pieces here put together, because this is really going to go over my head. There's an opening there just above the collar, just below the mask right there. There's an opening that will go over my head like a tunic. So Queen Ket and the train will be the entire length of the back, and including the plumes, you can sort of estimate how full, because she's a oval. I took an old antique mirror and actually drew the oval around her. So she'll be about the length and width of this front piece here, these two front pieces here. And her plumes going around the halo may extend just a little bit out here beyond all of this, so that from the front it gives you a much fuller view. And then from the back, you really won't be able to identify me or the suit at all. All you're going to see is that Queen Ket and that halo of plumes and feathers. So this is where I am at. I got plenty of supplies, gems and stones and ostrich plumes. I have ostrich plumes I haven't even opened. I have rooster I haven't even taken out of the bag. I have a whole box of duck there I haven't even used yet. So I'm going to have way more than enough plumage. If I decide to go back and buy more plumage, it's going to be some kind of really high plumage to bring a little more drama to that headpiece. So this is what it is. This is where it's at. Counting down. I think I'm going to be able to do this. I got time. All is a blessing. Peace.